Hello and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with Freema. Tonight is Friday night and we have our open discussion as usual. Tonight we're talking about how do you know that he really loves me? So how do you know? But before we begin, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, even though you're not there yet. Remember, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you support, and you can go to Cash App, Let's Sip and Talk. So we look forward to your feedback tonight. We're open discussion tonight. If anyone would like to join the live, make sure you go ahead and send that request so you can get added onto the live to give your opinion. But what we're talking about tonight is, how do you know? As Whitney Houston said it, how do you know that he really loves me? Or how do you loves me? Do we really? So my thoughts on that. I don't think you really know. I don't think you'll ever know. Action does speak louder than words. But hey, Tamika, how you doing? Hello, April. Action does speak louder than words. Hello, Dana, how you doing? But how do you know if someone really loves you? Do you really know that? And blankly and just out there, I don't think you know. Am I wrong here, people? Give me some feedback. What do you guys think? Do you think that your other half... So, Takia, chime in. Do you think you know that he really loves you? How do you know that he really loves you? Is it because he buy you flowers? He send you surprises every so often? No. Is it because he picks up the kids and does what he's supposed to do as a dad? No. Is it because, and you know, Let's Sip and Talk with Freema, we gotta keep it real. There's no other way to do that. Is it because he beats you? Oh, he loves shades for a little while because he knocked my eye out. Is that love? Hey, Sophia, what's going on? What is love and how do you know that or she really loves you? And honestly, so Dana, do you think, I mean, like, y'all talk to me. How do you know if your partner really loves you? And honestly, I don't think you'll ever know. You just have to go with what you got and his actions. That's how I feel.
I think you would know if a person loves you. Now, a person could love one person now.
Okay, so now you're taking it somewhere else.
Yeah,
April said a person can love another person. You can be in love with more than two people. Yeah. Okay, Sophia said because he deals with me in some timely attitude. Okay, but okay, and you know, Let's Sip and Talk, Sophia. Okay, Dana, I understand. And I'm complicated, so we kind of hear. But you know, Let's Sip and Talk, we keep it real. Hell, I deal with plenty of attitudes. I deal with people. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I love them. And I understand what you're saying. That's your partner, and he deals with it. You know, and he don't have to deal with it unless there's some type of love there. I totally get it, but we always play, you know, we always try to see it from another side. A lot of people deal with things that they don't normally deal with. Hey, Tori, how you doing? Go ahead.
I feel mine loved me when I was hurt in the hospital, walking on a walker for 6 months. He stayed.
So you think he would have left? Yeah. Any other, if he really didn't love you,
now,
he would have left.
Dude, you gonna walk with a female walking with a walker?
I mean, well, like you said, if he was in it, if he was in it for the long haul, then I guess so. And like you were saying, Sophia, if he deal with your spells and deal with the attitude and just deal with you, period, and you know you're a piece of work, then I'm pretty, I'm pretty sure there's some love there. You know, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's some love there. But does that really mean, like, this nigga loves me? He loves me. This dude loves me.
Yeah, but to me, it's different. A person could love you and care deeply for you, but they still have tendencies to do other things.
How do I know that he really loves me?
That doesn't mean he don't really love you.
That's the topic tonight, y'all.
Or she.
So.
That's just my opinion, though.
Okay, is it fair to say, okay, he hurts more than me when I'm the one affected? That's true. He does. That's very true. Now, okay, so let's say it this way. If you do anything wrong, I'm gonna use me for an example, okay? I cheat. Okay, don't take it and run with it. I'm just speaking, we're just having a conversation here. I'm just saying the what ifs now, people. The what ifs if I was a cheater, okay? So I'm a dog. I'm a cheater. However, I do everything right for my man. You get what I'm saying? Like, I work a 9 to 5, he works. He comes home, the food is cooked. The dishes is washed. The clothes is washed. Blah, blah, blah. But while I'm at work, I got Jody there with me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm giving Jody the same treatment because when I go out to lunch, I give Jody lunch. I do everything for Jody that I would do for my husband because we're together too. So is it okay saying, oh, just because he loves me, it's still chances
that he might love somebody
that he might love, or she might love somebody else.
Exactly.
So do y'all agree you can love more than one person, or should I say be in love with more than one person at a time? Is that possible, y'all? Can you be in love with more than one person at a time? And if the answer is yes, then the main question of how do I know he really loves me? Hell, he loves you, her, him, them, me. But he loves me. So I should be content with that. As long as he's showing me that he loves me. But what if you don't know? If you don't know?
Just love.
But what if you don't know?
If you don't know, then that's the thing. But reality, we live in Orangeburg and surrounding areas. It's impossible not to find out.
I don't know if that's true. April feel because we live, or people live in small areas, it's not hard to find out if your mate is dibbling dabbling or love someone else. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's true too, but 9 times out of 10, the person that they dealing with knows somebody that you know.
We always take it all over the place. Do y'all not know that there are some people out there, men and women, that feel like because he gets beat, because men get beat too, or she get beat, and I'm going to say it like that because that's just how it sounds, it's crazy, that they feel their other half loves them. Yep. Because they actually saying, you know what, he pushed me against the wall, I got my behind kicked because he knew I was on the phone with such and such. He beat me up, man. That man really loves me. Do y'all not realize there's a lot of people out there that feels like because there's that physical abuse in there that it does? Oh, no. She said my volume keep going in and out. That's not good. Okay, y'all excuse me. I got to get ghetto right quick. Are y'all not on the Wi-Fi? Monty? He said, okay. See, he was on the Wi-Fi. Thank you, Tamika. They say it's freezing. No, it's not good, y'all.
Probably because he on the Wi-Fi.
Poopy, get off the Wi-Fi. Kylie, make sure your phone's not on the Wi-Fi. Kids. Emmanuel, thank you so much, Tamika. Thank you. Tell me if it's a little better. But Emmanuel, bullshit is what? As far as the fighting, that's real. People feel like, some people feel like, okay, he's giving me too much leadway. Thank you. He's giving me too much leadway. He don't care about me. I'll be honest with y'all.
They used to seeing it or used to their past relationships or their first relationships with that controlling person. So when they do get hold of somebody that do give them some leeway or whatever, they don't know how to take it because that's not what they're used to. It's something new.
My thing is, and I'm going to be honest with you. My kids, y'all. Oh, my God. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, if your significant other be like, okay, I'm going out with the ladies, but okay, have fun. And then it's never a type of nothing. You get what I'm saying? No concern, no where you been, where you going, it's never anything. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I do know some of us, and I'm speaking for myself, feel like, well, darn, I can just go do what I want to do. And you may feel like, well, dog, do this dude really love me? Do he, like, he don't care what I do? I can say I'm going to this place. Or is it trust? Is it that he trusts you that much that he don't have to question you or ask you where you're going or who you were with or call me when you get there? Is it just he trusts you? And some of us are not used to that type of trust. Because
Or is it
I used to get it. See, that's what I'm saying. That's something we don't know. Can y'all hear me pretty good? That's something we don't know. Okay. In my head, I'm thinking like, dog, he must be with somebody else because he's never questioning me. He's always like okay with me going and da da da. Until you get that person that's always down your back and don't trust you and always got something to say and question your motives. And that's true, Emmanuel. That's very true. But what I'm saying is like, you never want to know where I'm going, Emmanuel? It's never ever good to put hands on each other. And you're absolutely correct. But Linda, I'm going to be honest. Some women feel like that's love. They feel like that's love. I've heard it before. And I don't know why. I don't know if they seen. And this could be a generational curse. And I pray nobody's going through this. But, I seen mama get beat, so it's okay. I seen daddy beat mama, it's fine for me to do it. So sometimes I feel like it's a learned behavior. If you see it, then sometimes hey Chris, sometimes they feel it's okay. And these girls that see mama, and again, these are my opinions, the girls that see mama go through it and still stay with him, they feel like, well, heck, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to accept it. But that's not love. That's not love. But a lot of people honestly feel that they are loved because their man is putting their hands on them or because their woman is putting their hands on them. I was always told that they don't love you if they hit you. And that's the truth. I honestly feel that because why would you want to hurt somebody you love? Why would you want to really physically hurt somebody you love and possibly bruise them or hurt them or kill them? Like, you never know when you might hit them wrong and then that's the last breath. So I never understood why. And I'm going to say this because this is how I felt in the past. I never understood. Poopy, what? You just listening? Okay. I never understood why a man would put his hands on a female. And I know y'all are going to say, well, it's not okay for a woman to put their hands on a man. I totally get it. But just as far as society and things, I do feel like men, and I know I'm going to get a lot of from, are you serious? But hey, it is what it is. I feel like men are much stronger. Not saying it's okay for women to beat men or put their hands on a man, but men hold a little more power than us. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just don't feel like they should do that at all. Like, under no circumstances. If you feel like it's time for me to lay hands on her, slap the taste out her mouth, punch her, stump her, do whatever, then I think it's time for you to get out that relationship. And it's almost, even if you had that thought, then maybe it's time for me to go.
I tell my sons, a female can hurt you just as fast as
and see, that's why I remember me and Dee, we had this, and I'm going to say argument, because we were hoarse when we finished. Because she said the same exact thing. I tell my son, if somebody hits you, you got a right to hit them back. Because you human just like they human. You get what I'm saying? I get it, but it's like, but she's a woman. She's a girl.
I'm not saying.
Right.
But in some cases, it's gonna
escalate you. It's gonna get to that level.
No, some cases she follow you. What if she throw hot bricks on you?
Oh my God.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? She pull a gun on you.
Decided to put his hands on this female because he thought she wasn't gonna do that, and she went straight beast mode.
See?
Beast mode.
You can't underestimate him.
Just like she was a dude because her daddy taught her how to box, but he didn't believe it.
The only thing you can do is try to take yourself out of that situation before it get to that point. But sometimes it's hard, especially if you have somebody that follows you.
Right. Because I do know we provoke. I'm a living witness of that. I provoke. Emmanuel said, why do they feel that way though, Freema? Because that goes back to what I was saying, Emmanuel. Okay, your husband He don't ask questions. You know, maybe he don't ask no questions. If you want to go hang out, you hang out. Not saying he won't allow you to, but there's never no nothing. I'm going with the girls. Okay. I'm going to the mall. Okay. I'm going to the, he's never want to go with you. It's like everything is just, he don't care. It's just okay. So in some people's head, by him not even giving you the, well, where you going dressed like that? You know, or where you going looking sharp just to give you a little something? You know, it's like, well, damn, this man don't care for me at all. You know, he don't even like tell me anything. But some women feel like, okay, he whipped my behind because he see what I got on and know I shouldn't go out the house like this. So, yeah, we got in a fight before I left. Some people, I can't answer it, Emmanuel, but some people honestly feel like that's showing them that this man loves them and care about them. And that is not true. Not one bit. Because I can't, and again, I always contradict myself on the show. I just can't see a man putting his hands on a woman. However, I seen it both ways, and it's just, I can't accept the fact. I would tell my boys to walk away first.
I've seen some men that do put their hands on women either was raised up seeing their mama getting beat, or they feel like they got a controlling issue, and they know that that woman don't have any brothers or a dad around or anybody.
So they play on the weakness.
Yeah.
They don't have nobody to come after me.
Some men do.
Yeah, some men, but not only that, some of them have this control issue because they know they ain't shit without them.
Yeah.
So they try to put that fear in her to keep her from leaving.
Oh, got you. Okay, the scare tactic. The man would say, oh yeah, gotta show you care about losing her. But damn, I should have to whip up asses to show I care for him. And that's true. I totally agree, Emmanuel. But you would be shocked how many women feel like he loves me. He don't want me to go. He don't want me to do this.
At how many women actually sit there and have a good man at home and still go out there after trash and dog that good man.
And let me tell you, I seen something on Facebook, and I hope you're watching. Somebody shared it. They said that a lot of women, women, look at the 20% that's, you know, they lacking on. You know what I mean? But they don't even acknowledge the 80% that he's doing. The goodness that he's doing. You get what I'm saying? We too focused on a negative. It's always a negative. But we don't focus on this dude is paying all the bills. You know, he's making sure the kids straight and these ain't even his kids. You know, we don't focus on that. Oh, but we're focusing on the fact that he leave his socks in the middle of the floor and the toilet seat up. You get what I'm saying? Like, we find ourselves arguing over craziness when simply got issue, put the toilet seat down and move the goddamn sock. No, but we find ourselves focusing on the negative, and that's in life, period. We got to stop focusing on everything that's so freaking negative. Like, we just have to stop doing it. I don't care how minor you think it is. I don't care if you think, not minor, major. I don't care if you think it's like major. If it's something you can't change, it's nothing you can do about it, then you have to learn to let it go. And I say learn because it's easier said than done. It is a process that you have to take. It's not going to have to happen overnight. And I mean, sometimes we have to learn to just say, you know what? Hell, I can't change it. I'm moving on to the next thing.
In order to get change, you have to make changes.
In order to get change, you have to make changes. If you're not happy in a situation that you're in, no, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. And I'm going to repeat that. If you are not happy in a situation that you are in, and you have control of that situation, then you have to do something about it. Nothing is going to change if you don't do anything about it. If you know you're not genuinely happy and it brings you, when you pull up at home, men or women, you pull up at home to your significant other or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, but you get upset. You know, you ain't even pulling the yard, but it's like, damn, I got to go home to this. Then you need to rethink. And I never tell nobody to leave their situation. That's not what I'm saying. But your happiness has to be important to you. It is okay to be selfish at some point in your life and say, hey, you know what? Freema, this isn't good for me. I be upset 5 days a week. The only time I realize I'm not happy and don't be upset is when I'm out the house. Or when I come home, I'm angry. Then we got to take a look at ourselves. We can't fault our partner. Maybe he don't know we're feeling like this. We can't fault him. We fought ourselves because we have been dealing with this for time, over time, over time. So who can we be mad at? Why put yourself in misery's way when you have control over your life? Somebody answer that question.
Because they're afraid of being alone. Some of them.
Oh. Ooh.
Some of them are is afraid of being alone.
That brings up another topic.
Settle for what they got.
So,
And just deal with it.
Stacy says some people are afraid of being alone. Afraid of what? Before you say that, Tanisha said your home is supposed to be your safe haven and your happy place. And absolutely, Taisha. And Taisha, I want you to inbox me your address. I want to send you a little something. I must say, Taisha has been sharing. And I appreciate it, girl. Like every time, thank you. Please send me your address. I want to send you a little thank you, okay? But, okay, Stacy said, some people are scared to be alone. What does that really mean? Talk to me. What does that mean?
From what I've seen previously from different people that just settled, either they got daddy issues. They never had a male figure in their life. So when they get somebody that they feel like they okay for them, but really not, they're afraid that they're not going to find that type of person no more. Because even though she's miserable, they feel like they can't do better.
But does it like... Okay, this goes back. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, it all has to do with making yourself, knowing yourself, learning yourself, making yourself happy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, someone put on Facebook about, and Fabian, if you're watching, feel free to chime in. He made a post about if a man don't need you, and I'm probably saying this wrong. Is it okay to walk away? I can't remember the terminology.
If a man don't need you.
If a man don't need you, and I could be saying it wrong, would you walk away? Would you leave him?
No, that's a plus. He don't.
And see, that's what I said. That's a plus because, and me and this guy actually went back and forth, because we seen different views. If a man don't need you, if a woman don't need you, is it okay to walk away and leave him? My thing was, I said, I take that as I didn't say a compliment, but that's okay, this dude don't need me for this, that, and the third. He can handle his own. You get what I'm saying? We here for pleasure. We ain't here for happiness. You get what I'm saying? Like he don't need me to pay the bills. He don't need me because he still can accomplish what he needs.
I ain't got to worry about him being fake with me because he needs something from me.
Right. I took it as, and that goes back to what you were saying. That goes back to what you were saying when you said some people feel like they don't want to be alone. And to me, that's a need. You see what I'm saying? Now you feel like you need somebody.
Because in some cases, it's scary for some people.
Mm-hmm. Scary is somebody going to break in my house at night scary? Or scary?
Scary that some people has always been in a relationship. They never been alone. They never took the time out to learn. They always either had somebody to tell them what to do, or they always had somebody there.
Yep.
They never came home to an empty house.
And see, that goes to me being who I am. I just don't see if you're not completely happy, and don't get me wrong when I say this. Don't get me wrong. People go through things. You get what I'm saying? And you try to work it out. I don't care. It could be years. It could be months. It could be days. Whatever. You try to work it out. But it comes a time where you say, you know what? I can't do this no more. I would rather come home and be to myself than to be miserable. I don't understand why you feel like you need somebody.
And then
or you scared to be alone.
Some people just do it for other people.
Wait, now that brings up something else. So now you're saying people are in relationships because other people feel they can't get nobody. Yeah. Oh, I got a man.
It's like maybe she the only person that's not married, not in a relationship, but when she finally gets somebody,
she's just gonna accept whatever he dishes out.
Because now she can go to Christmas parties. Oh, this is this guy.
Oh, I never was invited because I don't have a couple.
Yeah.
So now he comes, and she just accept everything he dish out.
Yeah.
Or
some of them y'all gotta be serious.
Or some of them just don't want the embarrassment. They've been married for so long, and to go through a divorce and end up single. I'm serious.
No, I believe you. I
don't
believe
want
it.
the embarrassment, so they try to do everything in their power to hold on to every last string of that marriage, even though that marriage has been over for years.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop worrying about other people, what they think.
I did accept something just because it was there. But when I got to the point where I didn't want to get off work because I did not want to see him, I knew it was time for him to go. I've been single
That's what I'm
6
saying.
years, and I've been the happiest.
And see, that's what I was getting at.
It's scary though.
It's scary.
Because it's something new and you're starting all over.
You be so, sometimes if you're so miserable and you just get over that hump and finally let that misery go, you be so
You need a support
relieved.
system.
You be so happy.
A support
But now,
system
the problem
helps.
being single for so long is like, okay, what do I do with a boyfriend? Or what do I do with somebody that's trying to talk to me?
You just have to deal with it.
Go
have to
with the
deal
flow.
with it. But yeah, we have to it's just about self at this point.
Yeah.
You know, it's about self. It's about being a little selfish to know what you want and you don't have to deal with it.
Well, I'm about to switch
What's
the
that?
subject a little bit. I seen a post on Facebook asking females, would you, if your man getting ready to go to work 4 or 5 o'clock in the
I
morning,
saw that too.
would you get up and fix breakfast
I
for
sure
him?
would.
Hell yeah, I did mine the other morning. I got up before he had to get up at 4 o'clock. I got up 4 o'clock, fixed everything, and I had to get up at 6:15 to go to work because I have to be to work at least by 7:50. I had no problem getting up out my bed at 4 o'clock, making sure I sent him off with his breakfast and his lunch
Right.
for his long day.
It's
But a lot of females had an issue with
Yeah,
it.
Let me tell you what the issue is. You don't know how to be submissive. And when I say submissive, you're submissive to a man that does right by you. You see what I'm saying? You're submissive to a man that makes sure you're straight and makes sure your happiness mean a lot to him. He want to make sure you're happy. So when we're in a happy space, we're able to do things like that. You think I want to get out of bed at 4 in the morning to a man that don't do crap to make me feel good, to make me happy, to show that he even cares? No. These men can't expect us women to do certain things if y'all not giving us a reason to do it. And I'm just being honest. And yeah, some men may feel like, why we got to give you a reason to do it? Come on. You have to give us a reason to do, and I'm going to say extra. Because there's a lot of marriages out here that's doing a bare minimum. I read an article where some married couples have sex once a month, if that. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of marriages out here that are doing a bare minimum. To me, so I'm going to say extra. Now, so if you have a man or a woman that is going that extra mile to make sure you're happy, to please you, but God doggone it, beware. I am going to make sure I am giving him the same treatment to make sure he's happy, to make sure he's prepared for his day. And that's just what it is.
This is my saying. If I'm in a relationship, I'm going to do everything in my power to know I did right by that person.
You did right.
So if that person decide to mistreat me or do wrong, I have no regrets when I walk
Right.
off because I know I gave 100%.
100%. Did y'all hear that?
And then 9 times out of 10, I ain't got to worry about going back.
No, because you gave it your all. You do your 100%. You do your 100% because if anything goes wrong, it ain't going to be on your shoulders. You're going to know you did everything you were supposed to do as a man or a woman. You know, you did it all and she still or he still did not appreciate you.
First thing you'd be like, well,
Didn't-
maybe if I would have did this different.
Yeah, you question it. You
Maybe-
question it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But dang, I ain't get up and fix him breakfast and this. And another thing, like,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
One thing that irks me, and I might be wrong for saying this, because I hear this a lot in my circle,
What?
and she gonna kill me. But I'm tired. I don't feel like it.
Oh.
I don't do that.
Well, I guess to each his own.
I mean, but
So how often do you think a married couple is supposed to have sex? And I was asked that question before, and I said 3 times a week. And that does not include weekends. That's just my opinion. Okay? Because, I mean, yeah, of course, women go through their little thing. We're not counting that. But if I was to go, you know, when I was a married woman, well, I still am, but y'all know what I mean. If CJ didn't poke me or something after the
I
second
feel
day,
some
I
type-
feel some type of way.
Yeah, I
like,
feel
dude,
some type of way.
like, what's going on? I forgot Monty was right there, y'all. But yeah, I feel some type of way like this dude ain't say nothing. It's been 2 or 3 days. I forgot Monty was sitting there. But
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
He like,
after 2 days, okay, 2 days hit, and I'm like, okay, he gonna ask me tomorrow. He gonna say something tomorrow. And you ain't tapped me or say nothing tomorrow? And yeah, maybe I should. That's why I had a problem at. I never tapped him. You get what I'm saying? I always felt like he should come to me. I felt like he should come to me.
I've tapped mine. And he'll be like, I think we reversed. I think
You
you
and him?
act more like the female and I act more like the male. So I would turn around and I tap him and be like, I'm tired. What the hell you mean you tired? Oh, and I have an attitude out this world. I'll go mute.
Oh, wow. So how often do you think a married couple should have sex? Does sex dictate that he loves you or she loves you?
No, but a lot of females mix that up for love.
Sex?
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. How does somebody mix that up? That's not even possible. You can have
Yes,
a one
it
night
is.
stand. That don't mean they love you.
No. A person can have multiple times, and over time they can mistake that for love.
But how if he never said he loved you or she never said it?
Some people do.
Can people mistake sex for love? Can people mistake and say, oh, he loves me because we have sex multiple times a week?
Yep.
How?
Viewers, please chime in. It's true. If you sit there and you have a side chick or a side male or whatever, and you only use them strictly for sex, over time they catch feelings.
They catch feelings, but don't mean you love them.
No, but some of them mistake sex for being love. You never heard of a female sit there and be like, oh yeah, we've been together 3 times this week or whatever. He rocked my world. Baby, he don't love you. He's just rocking your world. Let's see it. For what? That little 5 minutes? If 5 minutes.
I don't agree with that. That's just
Okay.
my opinion. I don't know. I just don't feel like you should mistake sex for love, period.
A lot of females.
I don't care how often you get it from your side boob.
too. And not only, it don't even necessarily have to be a side boo. It could be somebody you call yourself in a relationship with, and they can treat you like butt because they sleeping with you and having sex with you. Some people mistake that as love because it's
So he dot my eye and then we have sex. Oh, he loves me again.
yeah,
he's sorry.
for what he did.
He's sorry.
Yeah, we made up makeup sex.
But meanwhile, you gotta wear sunglasses to work tomorrow.
But it don't matter.
Or
'cause
makeup.
He rocked my world for that 5 minutes. Anybody chimed in yet about it?
No, I think. Look, y'all nervous about this topic, huh? I just cannot see where somebody would think sex is love.
You ain't never. Oh, okay. Let me break it down to you. I got
You
a
made me
perfect,
mad just now.
Look, I got a perfect example. You're married, right?
Married.
You got your husband, right?
Got my husband.
Your husband turned around and got a side piece, right?
Got a side piece.
What in the world make that side piece feel the need to contact the wife?
Because she's jealous. Because he's coming home every night to me.
No.
Because he's laying the pipe down good to her.
Exactly.
And she feel like it's more.
Exactly.
I wish a motherfucker would contact.
But I mean, now you got the picture, right? He leaving his wife. He coming over here. He laying it
That
down.
don't mean he love
We
her. Maybe
doing
your
it
sex
three-
better than
We
mine.
doing it 3 and 4 times a week or whatever. I know he ain't doing nothing with her. He calling me, asking me what I'm doing or whatever. That man love me. He gonna leave his wife for me. Tell me how many times you done sat there and I heard the side chick say, oh, he gonna leave his wife for me. And the man don't ever leave his wife.
He's not gonna leave his wife.
But I'm just saying. They
Because
mistake
the wife
sex
is
for
free.
love. But they mistake sex for
Oh,
love.
child. Yes, sex is not love. She don't know her place. Exactly. It's the husband also. He's supposed to have boundaries. Absolutely.
Some women
That's what they
don't
mess
have
up at.
boundaries.
The men don't. They need to put them in their place.
Some of them don't know how.
In the
Come on now,
beginning-
you know, everybody know that one female that feel they could take somebody man.
In the beginning of a relationship, people, and I hate to switch topics, if you're going to have a side piece, then you in the beginning, listen, this is wifey. She's not going to wear it. Don't mention her name. You respect her, or else this is cut off.
All men not like that.
Then what does that mean? They don't need a side piece if they can't control her.
They don't know
control.
They don't
That's
know
wrong.
the definition
Of a side piece?
Yeah, you can't sit there and have a side piece and try to act like her husband too.
That's true. Now that I can agree with. Sometimes they get a mixed signals to make me feel like I'm more important than I really am.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So, okay, so that's a question. Back to the original topic. How do you know if a man or a woman really loves you? So now I'm married and he has a side piece. Or I got a side piece. Does that not mean I love my husband? Because I can love more than one person at a time.
Yeah, you can love more than one person at the time, but at the end of the day, you know if that person really loves you or not, if he gonna put that next person in their place. You know how some people sit here.
Now come on, y'all. Y'all gotta tune in on this goddamn.
Come on.
Hold on. Let me read what Christine said before I say that, and don't forget what you said. Christine said, now that part, but at the end of the day, the wife always wins. And that's true. April, you said, hold on, somebody else said something. There shouldn't be a side piece with.
There shouldn't be.
There you go. There you go, BFF. You knew what I was about to say. There should not be a side piece.
There should not be a side piece, but unfortunately, sometimes it happens because of what? Certain circumstances.
Then
like
leave
separations
me.
and stuff. Maybe y'all already separated.
Sound like she talk about me and CJ.
I'm just saying.
First of all,
I ain't.
that's not separated. Do you agree? If you're separated, and y'all know on Let's Sip and Talk with Freeman, we here. If y'all are separated, is that
It make it even worse. If y'all separated and you say it's not a side piece, but if that chick that they dealing with overstep their boundaries and the man still straighten them out, that mean he care.
She's still lost.
Exactly.
Let me read what Christine said.
Am I right?
You are really making me laugh because you are so truthful about it. Now, sex is something different. You can't confuse sex with love, maybe lust. You just have to know the difference. Exactly.
And some of them don't know the difference between lust and love and sex.
But then somebody need to school
They
them.
get their emotions all mixed up.
Listen, that's why people say I'm all nonchalant or whatever. You can't get your emotions tied into it.
We know that, but there's a lot of people out there that don't.
See, goddamn Angela. She said, if you're separated, that is what it is.
No, it ain't. You right, Angie. It is what it is. So why should he sit there and have to put his little piece in place?
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Am I right?
Anywho,
you'll let the two females hash it out.
I wish a nigga would.
I ain't with
Let
you.
me explain
I'm
something.
not
I think we
with
talked
you.
about this before.
And we're not in a
I'm not
relationship.
arguing with no females. I'm not doing that. I don't care if I'm your
saying.
side piece. I don't care if I'm your wife. I don't care if I just whatever. No. I'm not arguing with no chick. Okay, so that's just what it is. And maybe I don't know my boundaries. Maybe I don't know my boundaries. But I was a girlfriend, and I was one of the chicks that's sleeping with him and knowing he got a girlfriend, she still better not approach me. I'm sorry.
Because you're still in that mode.
What mode?
You're number one.
Yeah. I feel like you're supposed to be number one in any situation you're in, ladies. Period.
But some females are not in this situation.
No, I'm saying in any situation you're in.
Yeah.
There are some side chicks out there.
That feel like they're number one.
Right. And I feel like you should feel that way.
That's where the confusion come in, because hell, for you number two.
But I told you in the beginning that
No.
yeah. And if you let me keep thinking
I
that,
told
then
you
that's
in
your
the
fault.
beginning that I was married.
Okay, you're married, I'm married,
Pretty
and I'm
much
number
that
one.
mean that you're
I need
number
everything
two.
your wife
You're
is getting.
my side piece, and you will not be getting everything my wife get. And that's one of my biggest things.
Angela said, now it's a difference between disrespectful behaviors and jealousy. I don't know, Angela, because some jealous behaviors make you be very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Some jealous behaviors make you be very disrespectful. And it causes you to get put in your place. with some big eyes swollen because she was crying. But anywho, I just feel like when you're jealous, it can cause you to be disrespectful.
No. Yeah, it's something.
You know, Angela, tell me why you say that. I feel like if you're jealous, it can cause you to be disrespectful. Now, where's your friend in the background? This is my sister, April.
Who?
Christine asked. Christine Bill. This is
I
my
can't
sister,
say-
April.
Hello, people. I'm not dressed up. So.
Always have opposing differences. But I just feel like if, you know, yes, I feel like you shouldn't cheat. Let me just go ahead and put that out there, okay? You shouldn't cheat. If you don't want to be with the person, don't be with them. However, if I was the one that cheat and I had a side boo, or I would never consider myself the side boo. I just can't do it. Married and knowing I'm talking to
Well,
him,
you wouldn't make a
I
good
just
side
can't.
chick.
But you know that up front.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So that mean I wouldn't even be bothered.
Don't be bothered with somebody who's telling you up front, like, look,
No,
I'm number
but
one.
some of
You
them,
gonna
their
treat me like you
ego.
treat the wife.
Question.
What's the question?
They didn't tell you, and you find out over a year later that
Yeah.
you was with somebody. Would you still be like, don't call me a side chick because I didn't know nothing about you?
Yeah.
No.
That's a different
See, my situation on that, the question was, people, you've been with this man for almost a year, over a year, and you did not know there was somebody else in the picture. You can't consider yourself the side piece. I feel like, how in the hell did he have time to have two women? And I didn't notice that. You see what I'm saying? Like, how in the hell?
I didn't either.
How?
Okay, so put it like this. I used to work long distance, and I be tired at night. House, and he stays there, then get up and leave.
So you didn't think anything of it?
I didn't think anything of it because he was always there with me when I had
Was
surgery.
she work third shift?
Huh?
Was she at work third shift?
Oh,
She worked
shoot.
during the daytime. But he was always there with me. When I had my surgery and I was out for 6 weeks, he was there every day, making sure I was straight, making sure I don't move out of bed unless I'm going to pee. I did not know nothing.
Then
He a
that...
truck driver?
Bills? Huh?
He a truck driver?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But see, bills I needed.
We're going to talk about truck drivers. Angela said, I was referencing
So,
your situation. A chick got checked because of her disrespect behaviors and you weren't jealous. At all, best friend. At all. I never was jealous. Me and...
She came for
Look.
you, though.
No, we about to talk about this. You know what? I'm about to be real petty tonight.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to talk about this because I ain't address it when it happened. So let me tell y'all the story because y'all watch Let's Sip and Talk with Freeman, so I think it's only right that I keep y'all in the know. Okay, so
Oh my God.
I am not a petty female.
Sure, you want to do that?
Don't do it? Why? Why though? What am I going to
It's
lose?
over and done. You don't want to let
Oh my
sleeping
God.
dogs lie.
Let sleeping dogs lie. But yes, I question. I had much respect for their situationship, and I still got brought into it some kind of way. So yes, he had to check her.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she came
So
for you.
yeah. So
She
we're gonna
had
leave it
on her
alone.
boss outfit.
My sister said no, but I'm gonna leave it alone. The only reason I was about to tell the tea, and I promise I'm gonna shut up, is because she mentioned my life.
Again?
No,
That time.
this old.
Oh, well, leave it. Let sleep. She know what place.
Well, she
now.
wasn't. She wasn't getting talked about then.
I
She
never
didn't talk
talked about
about
her on the show ever.
No,
Ever.
No, I know. You never acknowledged
Never
her
acknowledged
until
her.
that situation came and she got checked. But she got checked. Let her go ahead and tuck her tail because I know it still hurt.
She ain't got none. Oh,
I'm just saying.
Okay, y'all, we're being a little tonight. But yeah, Angela,
let it be.
you're absolutely
She
correct.
learned a
I
lesson.
never
Let me be
was
petty.
jealous. Avery, you drinking tonight? You need a drink. Like, she's stopping me from being petty and stuff. Like, what? This is what we do on Let's Sip and Talk. We have fun on Friday nights. But I'll be good. Just know, in some relationships, even though, and take this as a food for thought. If you have a friend or, damn, I wish I had a mic. Because I'm, Stacey, pass me that, please.
Oh my God.
I need it. I need it for what I'm about to say. Thank you. You don't have to do all that.
it looks better.
I'm not about to use it. Oh. If you or someone you know are going through difficult times because you're a side piece, please make sure you know your place. Because not all men will tolerate it. They will put you So again, if you or someone you know feel like you can come for the wife or the girlfriend of a couple years, regardless of their situation. I repeat, regardless of their situation, make sure you know the situation. Not all men tolerate messy, disrespectful behavior, regardless if that person is separated or not. Again, I repeat, if you or someone you know that is involved as a side chick or side man, if that's the word, please make sure you understand the situation completely before you decide to go after the other party. Not all people accept that very well, and you will get put in your place by the person you are side chicking with, if that makes sense. And back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, so anyway, sometimes we have to be mindful. And it's not always love because he's sexing you, like April said. It's not always love because you come to his house and chill and the wife don't pop up. It's not always love, honey.
And sometimes it's not always he looking for a relationship when he didn't make that decision to be separated from out of his first relationship by choice.
Right. Christine said, okay, ladies, I've been married for 25 years, and yes, my husband had a side piece. Hey, April, but at the end of the day, I'm still number one. Hey, you supposed to be, Christine. You supposed to be. And I'll be honest with y'all. I'm almost, and I'm going to say 9% sure, and I'm not, of course, because I'm just Freema, that I'm pretty sure in a 25-year marriage, me and CJ been married, 15 years? Mm-hmm. It was a little side piece, and as Angela said, the nude word, entanglement. It was a little entanglement going on somewhere in that relationship. You get what I'm saying? But they have to make sure that they put you as number one. You get what I'm saying? Nobody else should get it. And I'm not okaying.
And nobody else should have that feeling.
They felt it.
Entitled.
They felt it.
I don't see how. It was through sex.
It gotta be the sex.
Because if you ain't buying me nothing, you ain't taking me out in public and everything, it gotta be sex.
But yes, Christine, I agree 100%. If you got a little entanglement going on, just make sure home is straight. Like, come on, that's all we ask. No, I'm lying. Just don't cheat. But if you have to, just make sure home is number one. Don't ever let a female feel, and I'm talking to our ladies right now, don't ever let a female feel they're above what you got at home. That is the worst feeling in the world. Or feel they can disrespect what you got at home. You meet this chick and you let her know, listen, I got Christine at home. She ain't going nowhere. If I ever hear you mention her name, or if I ever hear anything about you, say anything about her, it's straight cut off.
Well, she getting boxed and he getting boxed too. I don't play that. If you ain't man enough to put that thing in her place, then guess who getting boxed?
He need
Both
to.
Of y'all.
Well, because she know about you? She is. And Denise, I agree as well. How about being number one? But that goes back to what I was saying. And again, these are my statistics. They're not 100% accurate. It's just my logic. I feel like 99.9% of partners, significant others, other halves, has had an entanglement. And ladies and gents, it does not mean that they're screwing. They could have been sexing with eyes. They could have been flirting with toes. They could have, you get what I'm saying? Sex with somebody else. But they could have been spending time, or they could have been lusting over somebody else. That's still disrespectful. That's still wrong. So yeah, I agree with the number one. However, sometimes, people do step a little, they do a little too much to make me feel like, okay, something ain't right. So yes, continue to make me feel like I'm number one.
Is it considered cheating if you have your female friend that he vents to about y'all issues? He talks to her about things he don't feel comfortable talking to you about. That's a problem. It seemed like we talked about this before. If this friend was around prior to us, like if this friend was one that I needed to be introduced to, like I'm gonna tell you now, Freema, I gotta, she ain't new. Ain't no such thing. I'm sorry. You ain't got no new friends, bro. That's just what it is. You ain't got no new friends. Some of them come along on the job and everything, and they end up.
And another
Even though it
thing,
never
and this is
ends up
how long we
sexually.
been on? I ain't want to talk y'all to death tonight, but this is another thing. I don't feel, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I don't feel a man can have.
Female about your problems.
I don't feel a man can have female friends. The only reason why is because I feel like they'll try it. That's just how I feel. I feel like the man is going to try you eventually. I think we're stronger than them in certain instances. But how every man is, there is a strong woman. I feel like we're stronger than them in certain situations.
No, because I mean, I have my BFF. He know who he is. He's never tried me. But yet, he can come to me and talk to me about anything. And I can go to him and talk to him about anything. Although he is friends with my other half.
I mean, it's possible. That's what I'm saying. Well, no, because he never tried you.
But we were friends before I even met my other half.
I guess it is some men out there that can be good friends. But if I ever was to find a friend in a male, don't try me. Like that, like, no, I don't like that, y'all. That's a turn off.
Just take your friendship.
Like, ugh. Let me try you first.
A whole different
If I listen, just to give y'all a little sidebar, if a woman is feeling you, she gonna try. She knows she wanna give you some. Like, chill out. Let her get to it. But don't try her. To me, that's a turn off. I don't like to get tried. Like, at all. Like, that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. I'm not big on, no. Just don't try me, because no. What ain't that many, Denise? You know, I done said a lot since then. I actually like a man that don't try me.
Me too. That's a challenge.
I don't like a man who, look at me, here I go again. Okay, so inboxes. Let's talk about that right quick. I don't mind people inboxing me, and the reason I say I don't mind, because what the fuck is it? It's an inbox. Hey, how are you doing? I hope today's going great. Hi, today is going great. Thanks for asking. That is a close-ended question. I didn't ask how your day is going. I didn't ask anything. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. That means it ends the conversation. You get what I'm saying? However, if the conversation do proceed and you do ask me other things, that's fine. But what you're not going to do is send me a dick pic. That's what you're not going to do. Because I don't think that's cute. So for whatever women are out there that's accepting these dick pics from men and think it's okay because now they feel it's okay to send it to everyone they come in contact with, then I need to understand, men. I need y'all to chime in. What make you guys think it's okay to send a dick pic? Since when was that cute? I really want to know this.
What makes you guys think it's okay to video call me through Messenger? This happened.
Oh, that happened to me.
I didn't even know. And kept calling. I'm with my other half. So my other half, quite naturally, he did the same thing I would have did. He was like, okay, clearly it's somebody you ignoring that know you or whatever, and you don't want to answer. No, I'm going to nip this in the bud right now. I answer it. I put him in there too, me and him together. Like, who are you and what do you want? Why you keep calling me? We are trying to enjoy our night out. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. Who are you?
Who are you? And why you keep calling me?
Answer that question. I know there's some people on here. You should have answered. Sorry about that. My thing is, and I need somebody to answer me. Maybe y'all can help me with this one. Why do you send a dick pic? Or why do y'all call through Messenger? I don't know if nobody can answer. Oh my God.
Here, dollar no buy.
Sorry, y'all. Oh my God, I thought I was the only one who didn't like that. No, Clemencia, like when I say I hate that, I hate that. The type of person I am, I feel like I'm a nice person. You get what I'm saying? I don't mind you saying, hey, beautiful, how's your day? It was great. Thanks for asking. You know, I'm going to respond. I'm not a bitch because I don't think you want nothing other than. But then you send a dick pic and you think I'm supposed to have a conversation with you after that? Like, that means it's all about sex for you. You see me as one thing and I ain't got time for it. That's not who I am. I don't go around here screwing every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us have some type of standards, you know. We don't find that attractive. It's not cute. So if you are someone that's watching, do I need to get my mic? If you or someone you know send dick pics, please stop. It is not cute. Only ratchet people and ones that think about sex all the time find that very attractive and cute. We do not like dick pics. It is so unattractive. Period. Unless I ask for it. If you get a woman to say, hey, you want to send me a pic? I send you a pic. Okay, cool. But just to say, boom, it's there.
And it
dude,
really pissed me off because I know my kids have my phone sometimes.
Like, no, that's not cute.
Yeah,
that's not cute. Hold on, somebody said something.
It's small. Well, it's not cute.
Non-traceable. They are high-natured women that actually ask for that. And that's what I'm saying, Gay, to tell if they ask for it. There's a difference. Some females made it acceptable. Exactly. Nobody want to see your penis on Messenger. I think that's a new thing now. Put the mic down. I've seen it's very unattractive. I totally agree. Like, that's a major turn off. I could have been feeling you for the whole 2 weeks. We've been talking, just chit-chatting, blah, blah, blah. And then, boom, I wake up to a dick pic, and guess what, buddy? I would not be talking to you no more. Because you know why? These days and times, it's not always about sex. And if you claim it is not about sex, then why are you sending that type of picture? Because that's clearly sex. Am I wrong? What else could it be?
Oh, she gonna get excited when she see this big monster.
Dude, come on now. Like, y'all gotta stop.
Man,
man, tell y'all friends
sorry.
stop sending dick pics, man. That's not cute. I also hate when they talk about eating oh my God, when you just met. Like, anything sexual is unattractive.
Right.
And I'm just being honest. What you got to say? Anything sexually related is unattractive to women who's not there yet. We'll get there. If we're attracted to you, trust me.
I'm sorry, but I think
don't do
the
it.
shower head just missed a lot of y'all game. Oh.
Shower head, whatever. Just don't talk to me about sex until I bring it up. That's how I feel. Like, don't do it. And I could be wrong. To each his own. Some women like to talk about sex. But
wait for that invitation.
I hate dick
Wait
pics.
for that invitation.
Yeah.
And it's all about and it isn't all about wait for the invitation.
Yeah, and if somebody sit there and do talk to you about doing that, going down, I mean, you're nasty. I don't
Ew, yes, Clemencia. If he's already having a conversation about eating your vagina, then goddamn it, you eat everybody's vagina, don't you, Bob? Like, you just go around eating vagina. Like, what is wrong? I don't know, y'all. It's some nasty people out here now that I think about it. So we meet on the first night. We hanging out. We having fun. And you just want to go down on me. No saran wrap or nothing. You just want to straight tongue and my wetness. My wetness that could have had sex before I came to the club.
That's why the world is in the trouble we're in now.
Ew. Man, where is Sus at? She is right here. That's Lovebird.
Oh, hey, Lovebird.
But seriously, men, y'all just go around putting y'all tongues on everything now, huh? I don't understand it. But a lesson learned. If y'all didn't learn, somebody said, I had a guy friend for 4 years and we never had sex, just friends, and we would spend the night together and nothing never happened between us. Hello. And we appreciate those type of men. You know?
Not only that, you got to have that in your relationship. Like for me. Okay, like I said, I was on a walker for 6 months or whatever. Therefore, there was nothing. That relationship could have easily been gone and dead. However, because we had more besides just sex, our relationship still went on. We conversate, we have fun, we laugh, we talk to each other without all that other stuff. Relationship, you got to be friends before you be anything else.
Because if it's just sex, then what after the sex, then what?
No,
what are y'all doing?
Anything in my case, anything can happen and there is no sex.
Right.
Then what you gonna
do?
What?
A lot of men have to take medicine. I don't know if it's high blood pressure medicine. I don't know if it's cholesterol. I don't know. And it causes them to be incompetent. Is that the right word? It causes them not to be able to have I'm about to say eruption. What's the word? Erection. It causes them not to be able to have an erection, which means now they can't have sex, you know? So more there than just sex. You see what I'm saying? So if you sending me, if I was feeling you in the beginning, and then you send me that dick pic, and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe he sent this, but I'm still talking to him. And then next year you get high blood pressure and you're on medicine and can't have sex. The thing that wooed me in was your dick pic, and now what do you have to offer, sir?
A lump pic, a lamp pic.
Like, come on. A communicated situationship. Let them know what you want up front. Absolutely. Be 100%. However, Lovebird, what I said was, you might have missed it, with the inboxes. People would inbox you. And it's okay. A person like me, I'll respond, hey, thanks for asking. I'm great. You know. But then, boom, a dick pic. So there's nothing to talk about at all. Like, you totally disrespected me, and that's how I see it. I see it as totally disrespect, because what are you looking at me as? Like, how do you see me if you feel it's okay to send me a dick pic?
I look at them as being a pervert.
Do women go out there and send their vaginas and I don't know that? Do we send our vaginas out there to people?
No, some of them don't send them. Some of them just post it.
Post their vaginas?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What you mean?
I mean, you might as well, if you're wearing all this see-through and everything, as a profile pic.
Well, Lovebird, like I said, if I give you a close-ended question, you say good morning, good morning. Thanks for saying good morning. End of conversation.
Or thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
That's in conversation.
Ew, shut up. That's disgusting. But people, okay, y'all know how Friday nights go. We go from how do I know he really loves me to dick pics. But y'all know how Friday nights go. But y'all, have I been on for an hour? I have. So to end this segment, something else you want to say?
Yeah, more story. I'm a Charlemagne now. Moral of the story is he can love you, but do he respect you?
That bring up something else. God. Somebody said, "Oh my God, you remind me." It went off, Stacey. Oh my God, you remind me of my daughter about the dick pics. You went hard and continue to go hard. You want an answer. The answer is there are ass men who think they got it, which we know they don't. Hello. And I will repeat what Christine said. And I'm going to repeat the bottom. There are weak ass men who think they got it, which we know they don't. Because something like that should not entice the next person.
That's why they
okay?
low.
All right? I know that. Lovebird say you need your own segment. It was something I was about to say. You said more. Okay. That goes to another topic, and I promise I'm going to give y'all my Friday night. Y'all Friday night bag. Okay? Because the whole topic tonight was, how do you know that he or she really loves you? April said, well, they can love you, but do they respect you? What does that mean to you? What does it mean to me? He can love you, but he's still out here doing what the hell he want to do, and he can get two. Or he can love you, and like I was saying before, listen.
That's part of being selfish.
Listen, this is mine all day long. So you need to watch your mouth. You need to watch what you say. You're not going to disrespect her, period. And guess what? Everybody probably going to know who she is. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is her. So you ever see her, me together, you better keep walking. Better yet, don't even say nothing to me, period. I'll come to you. It's about respect. At the end of the day, and I agree 100%. Yeah, you can't. If you got a side piece, if you know you're cheating, this is going to sound mean, but this is real. You cannot take their feelings into consideration. She can cry like a baby when you get ready to leave, but you know what you got at home, your ass better be there. Yeah. Point blank, period. So, to all the men out there, to all the women out there that may feel they have a side piece, put them in their place. Let them know what it is up front, and if they're not complying, then you don't need a side piece. And I'm not saying it's okay. That's not what I'm saying, but we're speaking reality here. People have been side pieces. People have had side pieces, okay? But make sure that they know their place. And if they give you any, you don't need it, okay?
Right.
You
don't need me if I find I ain't got a side piece, because he don't have no reason to have a side piece.
Okay, but they still do it.
To have a side piece, then that means something ain't right in our relationship, and you can go on about your business.
Sometimes it don't even have to be nothing wrong. Some people just do it. Some people just do.
Some people just greedy.
And see, a lot of me and Joe, we're talking about how do you know when someone really loves you. You kind of came in late because we're about to end it, because I don't like to keep people for too long. But Some people don't need a reason to cheat, you know? So, and let me say this too, ladies and gents. Just because that on you, don't question yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it feel like you did something wrong.
Themselves and want to make sure they still got it.
You can love a person and not be in love with them. Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. And I honestly feel like you could be in love with two people. You had to scratch your head on that one. Damn, April, you going as hard as your sister from this day forward. Y'all are my online daughters. All right, Christine, we'll be your online daughters. Yes, you hit the nail on the head about men, but women are much stronger, we know. There's a strong woman, and I believe that 100%. But some of y'all men don't want to listen because y'all feel like we trying to be y'all mamas. No, it's a lot of women out there that want the best for you, and y'all don't know how to accept that. And the reason y'all don't know how to accept that, and I'm going to take it there because it does not apply to all, but the reason y'all don't know how to accept that is because y'all too busy focus on your past. Y'all too busy focus on your past.
Listening to them friends that's up in their ear that's calling them punks because they listening to their female, their women.
Hey, that's real, and I hate to take it there, but I had to. I'm in the side piece business right now. Don't want nothing. Ain't asking for nothing either. Who wants some good? Okay, so let me get on that since you're soliciting side pieces. Okay, there's a level to side pieces, okay? Because a person like me, if I was a cheater and I needed a side piece, you got to be capable of doing any and everything that I need done. Because I'm not going to sit here and cheat on my other half for something that can't do shit for me. And see, that's what a lot of people get it misconstrued. They feel like, oh, she's a gold digger. Oh, she wants, nah. But I'm not going to sit here and cheat with you and possibly chances of getting caught and lose everything I got that's going on here. Because again, some people cheat for the hell of it. But I'm not going to cheat down. I'm not going to cheat with somebody who can't do nothing for me. So call me a gold digger and keep it moving. Because I'm going to expect more from you. Only why? Because you are the divorce behind your ass, then you have to step up to the plate. So yes, I need to know that you're capable. So submit your applications. You got to be definitely well off. I'm sorry. Shh, Mimi. Okay, so y'all, I didn't talk y'all ear off enough tonight. I really appreciate all you guys. Again, Friday night, just open discussion. How do you know? My opinion, you don't. And what it is, do not focus on the negative. Always, who? White man. We live on Let's Sip and Talk. We're going to the door, people. In case something crazy happening. Who is that?
Hello. May I help you? Oh, Dominique. All right.
Oh, okay.
He's over to my house.
How you doing today?
Oh, meet me out. Meet me out.
Oh, get me. Yeah, I'm sorry, but somebody, I don't have company. So for somebody to knock on my door this time of night, okay, I need y'all to be right there with me. Like, no ma'am. But anyway, okay, y'all, I talked y'all ear off enough tonight. And you know, being honest with you guys, I love y'all feedback. I love just keeping it real. Again, we can learn from one another. You know what I mean? Yeah, we be, as people say, shooting the shit. You know, just. So again, what I'm saying is, if you know someone or you are that side piece, it works for you. If you're seeking a side piece, it works for you. I'm not here to judge nobody, but don't get in a situation that's going to have you all uptight and upset. It's not worth it. Your happiness matters, and it's okay to be selfish sometimes and want what you want. If you're single for a couple years, so be it. Until you find that one that makes you feel loved and makes you feel happy, go for it. But my opinion, again, how do you know that he or she really loves you? You don't really know. You just have to take it for what it is. Because if we focus on everything, we don't know. We're making assumptions. So we're just going to roll with the flow. We're going to roll with the flow. And that's just not relationships. That's everything. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. Do not accept anything that is disrespectful towards you or make you feel less than. It's not fair to you. You are worth more than that. And I'm going to end it with that tonight. Again, if you like what I'm doing, make sure so you can get your sipping cup, and pen and cash out Let's Sip and Talk for a small donation, and I will mail it out to you. Taisha, if you're still watching, in the inbox. And make sure y'all share, like the page, please. All you have to do is go on Sip and Talk page and say invite friends, and you can invite your friends. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it, you guys. So again, thank you for tuning in, and as we always say, peace and love.